Why, hello there. Today I will be telling you about this magical little item called the Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo Foundation. Anyways, basically, this is the new Kat Von D foundation. It's supposed to be full coverage, 24 wear, lies, and transfer resistant. I believe that. Matte finish at first, fragrance free and oil free. I'll believe that as well. Uh, Full coverage, I believe you can blend it out. It's definitely not light coverage, but I think it starts out as medium coverage, but you can definitely build it up. It's more like medium to full. If you add a second layer, it will definitely be full coverage. I'm wearing it right now. I also did a tutorial on this. I probably uploaded that already. And I will be showing you guys like a demo of how I apply this, which is pretty much the same as I apply every other foundation. But you guys can watch that anyways if you'd like. So basically, this is supposed to be like for people with oily skin. I still have issues with it. I applied it. It's been like less than maybe like half an hour to an hour, and you guys can see I'm kind of like a little shiny as it is. Then again, it is pretty hot here. If you guys, it depends on the weather, like the area you live in. It also depends on the type of skin you have. If you have very oily skin, this is probably not the best foundation. If you have combination skin, this is probably ideal for people with like combination skin, I believe, or normal to combination. If you want like full coverage, I don't know why you would want a full coverage foundation if you have normal skin, but maybe you have acne problems. People with acne prone skin will probably like this a lot as well. I don't believe it wears for 24 hours just because I do have oily skin, and the oily, especially on my nose, I always kind of like feel my nose just to see like how much oil it is, and after a while it gets very, very oily. But then again, it is hot in Arizona. It's still in the 100 degrees, and my computer's going to die within the next couple minutes, so I need to hurry. It's like still 100 degrees here, so it might also have something to do with the weather, but I still use like, it gets shiny. Everything else gets kind of shiny, but not to the point where it's oily. It still looks nice. My nose gets very oily and shiny and gross, and it's like, ugh. But for the most part, it does stay on. It still looks nice by the end of the day. Just, I mean, you can't tell that it fell off. Well, not fell off. That sounds like my nose falling off. I'm not Michael Jackson. Okay, that was a bad joke. What was I saying? But the foundation probably does wear off on my nose the most quickly. Everywhere else, it just gets a little kind of dewy looking. But that's just because the natural oils. It's very hot here, and I'm outside a lot, just going from school or at work. They stick me outside and garden, and it gets hot. I mean, you can't help it. Or I'm helping someone load something on their car. So I work at Home Depot, so sometimes you got to do what you got to do. All right, manual labor. So, I mean, it's bound to happen for me to get oily. But if you're like living like decent weather, if you live in California, you suck. First of all, this should be like perfect. Around that weather area, you should be good. Or even like cold areas, you should be good. But if you live in very, very hot weather, this will probably, and you have oily skin, it's probably not the best one. But it will look nice at first for a few hours, but definitely not 24 hours. Just for like a couple, maybe like half the day, but you will have to touch it up at least once. So it's kind of it for me. It will last like about half the day, and you'll have to probably like put more powder to mattify it, or I would just say mattify it, like blotting papers or translucent powder, or just regular foundation powder. What is it called? Like mineralized skin. What is it called? I just forgot what it's called. Face powder. I don't know. So yeah. And now I will show you guys how I apply it and give you final details about my impression on this makeup. So far, I like it, and I will recommend it for people, like I said, with combination skin, or if you have like normal skin and you live like hotter areas. It's okay. Just in the soup, probably not right now. In the winter time, if you live in a hot area, that'll probably be ideal for you guys. But for now, I think it's still a little too hot for it to like be such a great foundation for you guys. But I mean, I'm still wearing it. I'm still using it. It's still a really good foundation. It's just probably not the best. I still haven't found like my oh my god makeup foundation that will not make me oily after a few hours. So now onto the demo. Enjoy. Okay, so the brush I'm using is the Sigma Angled Top Kabuki brush. And then normally you would just like, I would just squirt it on the back of my hand and just like grab some and then start applying it. But I still have the sample and I'm not about to like waste product. I mean, this stuff's expensive. So I'm just going to grab it from the little sample container for now. But normally I would just pump it onto my back of my hand and just apply. So just grab it and then start just dabbing it in the main parts. And blend it in. So that's basically how I apply the foundation. You definitely want to make sure you blend it out very nice and clean because since it is a thicker consistency and it's highly unlikely that it's going to be the identical color of your skin, it will show lines where you didn't blend it out properly. So that's one tip. So yeah, overall, I give this B plus or B plus. Just because, you know, it's still not like, oh, but it's a good foundation. It's just not, it's not exactly for my needs. It doesn't fulfill my needs per se. So I do recommend this foundation, especially if you have like more combination skin. I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe, and check out my other videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.